today, I want to talk to us about the series of kidnapping incidents and the people being killed in the Yoruba land by purportedly headsmen. Even since this week, there's been an argument if they were headsmen or if they are criminals. I do not think it matters. Call them bandits, call them criminals, call them headsmen. What the people want is justice. Roast them out and do justice to them. If you remember, in Abba, or rather Abia, if you remember the story of Osisi Kanku and his gang of kidnappers, do you know their history? There was a period in Abia, or rather Abba in Abia State, during the time of T.A. Oji as governor of Abia State, when one daredevil kidnapper called Osisi Kanku and his satanic gang turned the communities into something else that people began to move out of Abba. People left Abba and went into Lagos. People went to Calabar, people went to Port Harcourt. Abba was deserted. They kidnapped every single moving thing. However, this satanic gang turned the communities and the bushes of Abia State and part of Imo State into a den of kidnappers. People no longer move freely. People were running away from Abia State. He had his partners all over the place. His partners in crime included traditional rulers, fake clergymen, native doctors, name them. All those celestial churches, all those hallelujah shouting pastors and fake native doctors. Their modus operandi and their processes were mostly to target the rich and the affluent in our society, in the Igbo nation. Many feared for their lives. Some roads in Abia State and Imo State became no-go areas. Then, one morning, something took over them. The self-destruct demon entered him and he kidnapped a school bus filled with school children. School children. That was the last straw that broke the camel back. The outrage and anger provided all that is needed to support the T.A. Oji's government. Local vigilantes were mobilized and security agencies, including the Nigerian army, were mobilized to flush out these miscreants. Within weeks, not months, all the forests, mountains, bushes, paths, thick forests in Igbo land were combed, ransacked, inside out. Church premises, Ndeze and their palaces, all the native doctors, which we refer to as DBAs, no one was spared. No place was considered sacred in the angst and the anger of the people and the quest of Ndibo and Ndarabia to secure justice for the innocent kids. Even Osisi Kanku's kingsmen and villagers did not spare any information to nail the criminals. No one was spared. Gini. Before the advent of Osisi Kanku, again back to history, we had the Otokoto saga and the Bakassi cleansing. There has always been a way the Igbos always cleansed their society. Many of us that grew up in the 70s and the 80s, you know what Igbo refer to as boys oye. That means growing up in Onitsha in the late 70s and early 80s, there was a very notorious criminal called Otondo. Otondo lived in hotels, not hotels as you know them today. Hotels are where ladies of easy virtue lived. Otondo resided with them, and he was a known criminal. when the Igbos had enough. Hotels in Onitsha, one morning, all were razed down. Otondo was captured and justice in that part of the world took its course. In Igbo land, we may be everything and condone anything temporarily or even allow political clowns like Ojus Okalu them, Okorocha them, and some temporary punts with us in a bid to escape the FCC news and please his masters. But once Ndibo have it up to their neck, or any grievous issue that triggers the mass revolt spirit in us, no gods, or power, or man, no matter how strong, can stop the vengeance and the community cleansing. Remember, there is an adage, an Nnewi that says, Agwala edo, nwelu nkwo edo wee nwelu. Ọ bụrụ na edo kpaba ji ike, agwa edo, agwa alụsị edo, osisi eji wee tụọ ya. That the deity of Edo in Nnewi works because the people said it should. But if it becomes more than the people want, the people would actually point to which tree it was carved off. That is Ndibo for you. We know how to Ngwongwo, we know how to do Ngwongwo Jurutrela for miscreants and their sponsors. You remember about Women Riot of 1929? Is there also history? And this is a reminder. Now, that's a prelude, and that brings me to the key point here. The people of Ondo, the Yoruba people, and those lands have been desecrated and watered in blood of their innocent folks. And I dare ask the Yorubas, where are your warriors? Onakakamfo said he's going to raise 1 million army or men to defend the Yoruba land. Haba, where are these men defending Yoruba land? Where are these men defending the Yoruba land? Something isn't right. Something isn't right. No need trading blames here. The forest is yours in the Yoruba. The forest of Ogun, Oyo, Akure, the forest is yours. Recover your land or forever remain slaves in-house. Whether the killers are Fulani headsmen, irrelevant. Whether they are Igbo carpenters, who cares? Whether they are Fulani cocoa farmers, whether they are the Niger Delta Avengers or Ijo Oil drillers, it is immaterial and it makes no sense whatsoever. What is material and what is relevant here is that the Yoruba land is under siege by bandits who are aided by powerful people and the inept security forces. Yoruba land, do I need to mention names? Those of your so-called leaders that cannot speak up. They speak always with tongue in check. If the community leaders, if the chiefs, and if the local people allow greedy and ritualist scum men that are fixated with the game for 2023, so to blindfold them and allow the killings to continue. Good for you. Good for you, the Yoruba people. Let 2023 now becloud you. You can only contest 2023 for the Yorubas who are alive. Day before yesterday, or rather last week, the daughter of the Afanifere group, or the head of Afanifere group, was killed. Now, isn't it insulting for the Yorubas that the argument is, we are looking, that the argument is the family said she was killed by herdsmen, and the police are saying, well, we don't know, they are bandits. Call it bandits, call it herdsmen. It is irrelevant. What is relevant and what is critical is justice must be done. Killed by the bandits, fish them out. You have all your songos, all your traditional methods of doing your stuff. By any means necessary, cleanse your land. The Yoruba people, wake up. Enough of this politics. Damn the 2023. You're talking about 2023 and your leaders can no longer speak and they speak tongue in cheek. Who is going to vote in 2023? The thing and the savior now is for your leaders to rise up and join the people of other southern Nigeria to say no, that this nation and this place must be resolved. The nation is not working. Therefore, nothing short of its resolution, nothing short of its dismemberment stands. The call is yours. If you want to wake up, emulate what the Igbos do whenever they say enough is enough. Reclaim your land.